Hello and welcome. This is Angie with thecountrysheetcottage.net. I've actually been using B-Flex heat transfer vinyl for a while now, and I thought I would do a full video on how to use it and kind of give you the basics of how to use it and some of the benefits of using it if you haven't tried it already. I get mine from Direct Vinyl Supply, and here are the colors I'm going to use today. I'm also going to show you like the catalog so you can kind of see like there's a wide range of colors. We're going to make 3 projects, and I'll show you those really quick. So this is a tea towel, it says can't touch this. This is a zipper pouch, crazy plant lady. And finally a shirt that says looking sharp. And if you love those projects, you might want to head to the description below. I have a link to Direct Vinyl Supply, and they've graciously offered to do a bundle with me, so you get the 3 SVG files as well as the 8 heat transfer vinyl to make your project, and she even threw a shirt in the bundle, so it's a really great bundle. I'll link to that below with an affiliate link. But first, let's get to making the shirts, and you can kind of see B-Flex heat transfer vinyl in action. So we have our B-Flex Gimmie 5. I'm going to use 5 different colors, and I'm going to make 3 projects. We're going to make a zipper pouch, we're going to make a tea towel, and we're going to make a shirt. Now I'm going to use my Cricut Easy Press. You can also use a heat press. I mentioned that we're using 5 colors. I did want to talk about the fact that there are a ton of different colors and options. Like these are all the options with the Gimmie 5. These are some of the special colors. These are some of the glitters and glands, like flocked, tons of different options with the B-Flex, but we are just going to talk about these 5 and give these 5 a test. The first thing I'm going to do, I uploaded 3 SVGs to my Cricut, and I mirrored the cuts, and I'm going to go ahead and cut all 5 colors, and then we'll talk about weeding and stuff specifically for the B-Flex Gimmie 5. I did want to mention that, again, you can drop down to the description below and you can get a link to buy the B-Flex as well as check out those SVG files. So let's get started and cut our material. So you want to cut your material face down on the mat, and a blue mat's fine. In this case, the back is white and the front is purple, so I would put it with the purple side down. In the case of this green, both sides are green, so I would actually put it with the shiny side down on the mat, mirror my cut, and cut the design. So I've cut all of our designs for all 3 projects. And the first thing I usually do is cut away just the cut portion, and that way I can use the rest for another project. And then we can start weeding this. So let's talk about weeding. So I'm just going to start in the corner and start peeling back all the excess. What you want to be left with is just what you want transferred to your project. So you want to weed away all the excess around the outside, as well as things like the centers of any letters. Like for instance, this D, we can just weed that away. So I'll continue to weed all of our designs, and then we'll take a look at pressing. I'm just finishing up weeding this last piece. I did want to note that I cut this on my Cricut Explorer on the iron-on setting, so I turned my dial to iron-on. If you're cutting with the Maker or the Joy, you can definitely just pick iron-on from your drop-down menu. Now this is super easy to weed. I didn't have any problems at all with any of my projects, and I'm just finishing up this last one, and then we're going to press all 3 of our projects. So I'm actually going to press, I use 2 colors for every design, and I'm actually going to press both colors at one time. You can definitely press one and then the other, but because of the way these are designed, I can actually press them at the same time, and it'll save me a little bit of time. We're going to start by trimming this transfer sheet as close as possible to this design. So you need to do this on one or the other of the colors, just to make sure. Basically, you don't want the transfer tape to overlap the iron-on. So I don't want the transfer tape of this one to be under the HTV of this one. And then I'm just going to locate these 2 together. And so that's how I want it on my tea towel. So now let's press each one of our designs. First we'll do the tea towel. I am using an Easy Press mat underneath my project. And then I'm heating up my Easy Press to 285, and the time is just 4 seconds. So that is kind of the benefit of the B-Flex, is that it presses at a super low temperature at 285, and then it's just 4 seconds. So it's super quick, and you can churn your projects out super fast. So I just kind of heated it up, removed any wrinkles, any moisture on the surface, put my HTV in place, press down for 4 seconds, remove the Easy Press, and this actually you can peel it hot. So I can just start peeling back, making sure everything's stuck and in place. If something's not stuck, so one of these small pieces pulls up, I would just replace this liner and press again. So there's one. And if I can get this other one, I trimmed it really close. There's the second carrier sheet off, and now our HTV is stuck to our T-towel. So something I like to do just for a little extra assurance, I cover that up with like parchment paper, butcher paper, something like that. Press it again for 4 seconds, and this one's done. So T-towel, 100% complete. Now, this stuff, I have run it through the laundry several times without any issue on other projects. It actually says that they've tested it up to 100 times. So I have not personally washed something with the B-Flex HTV for 100 times, but you could definitely do that if you want to give it a test. But I would definitely say it is on there and stuck, even though it only takes 4 seconds. So let's do a couple other projects. First one's the tea towel. Next, let's do this cute zipper pouch. We're going to use these exact same methods. So I'm going to heat it up, get any wrinkles out. I have weeded both the pieces, again trimmed around the transfer sheet and stuck them together, making sure nothing overlaps. Just going to put that into place, and we're going to put that down, press it for 4 seconds, remove our Easy Press, and then once again we can peel this hot. And both of these may come up at the same time, or you can do one at a time. Does not matter. And I just kind of check the edges and everything looks pretty good. So we'll start peeling up. And the purple is coming and the green is not. We can go back and we'll do the green in a minute. So there's the purple carrier sheet off, and then I can just peel back these green ones. And the second one. Then once again, I like to press just for a second time, just to make sure everything is on there well. And we have another project done with our B-Flex. Now let's do a shirt. Everyone's favorite, a shirt. So we'll press and get the moisture and wrinkles out first. Once again, I've weeded both pieces and put them together onto one carrier sheet, making sure nothing overlaps. And then we can just locate it on our shirt. And we will just press for the 285 for 4 seconds, pressing down. Then once that's done, we'll lift that up. And sometimes I just let it cool just a second. So as I'm pressing, my Easy Press mat is getting super hot. You basically just don't want to burn your fingers. You can peel it warm or hot, but you never want to actually burn your fingers. So I always like to caution people as they're working and pressing multiple pieces, just to make sure everything is cool enough where you're not going to burn yourself. And again, these carrier sheets are coming off one at a time, so I'm just going to peel the black back, and then I can grab this green. Peel that one back. And once again, I'll just press once more just to ensure everything's in place. And there you have it. Our shirt is done with B-Flex. So now if you're like, I need some of that because I need some 4-second heat transfer vinyl in my life. Who doesn't need 4-second heat transfer vinyl in their life? Head to the description below. You'll find a link. There will be a link for the bundle itself. So she included all the colors that you saw plus 2 sheets of the black. So you get 2 sheets of that. And then she also threw a shirt into the bundle, which is amazing. So right when you get it, you can go ahead and use one of the 3 files to make a shirt right away. Pick the file you love. Pick the colors out of the ones I picked that you love and start making your shirt. Now, the bundle itself, like I said, is the color pack. So there are 6 sheets because there are 5 colors plus 2 of the black. So 6 sheets of the HTV, the shirt, and then you get the 3 SVG files with a commercial use license up to 500 uses. So the SVG files themselves with the commercial license is like a $19.50 value all by itself. And the bundle itself is actually just a little bit more than that. So the bundle is actually $19.99, which is a really great deal for what you get, right? So you get the 6 sheets of HTV, the shirt, and the 3 SVG files. So I do want to thank Direct Vinyl Supply for partnering with me on this. Now, those bundles, when they're gone, they're gone. Drop down below, head to that link, pick up your bundle before they're gone. If you miss it, you can definitely just order like the B-Flex heat transfer vinyl from her, just by the sheet if you miss the bundle deal. And I will drop a link below to the files themselves on my shop. And so you can, if you miss the bundle deal, you can still pick up the SVG file itself. And I did include in the, I'm calling it an SVG file, but I did include all the cut files. So you get the DXF, the SVG, the PDF, the JPEG, the PNG, all those files for your use on whatever cutting machine you choose. So thank y'all so much for joining me. If you have any questions about anything we've covered, anything about B-Flex heat transfer vinyl, anything about the bundle, anything about heat transfer vinyl in general, feel free to drop down below and ask those. If you like this video, if it helped you at all, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We do videos like this all the time and you don't want to miss any of those. Thank y'all so much and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.